Hello everyone, SgtDeadRed here. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. This is going to be part of a new series of videos that I am going to put together to look at some of the house builds that we have done, or some that I participated on, some that I've done as a standalone, and then some that were done by our community members. This particular first house was on our first world, and obviously we started off with a smaller structure in the beginning. But many thanks to Justin Hijinks and Meekaboo, who did the vast majority of the work on this first house. It is a 3-story dwelling. Some of the things that I'm going to cover are do's and don'ts, some of the things we learned on our first build, and some of the things that we have incorporated on other house builds. It's a really wonderful house. We had 4 community members here at the time, Cornhead as well, and I will be featuring some of his builds as well as some of my own. Out back we have the portal house, the windmill, obviously we used the hoe and did the raised wall around the buildings. We are 3 stories high, garden area, mini beehives, and the courtyard. Out here in the courtyard we actually had the original house built in this location where I'm at now. We've since taken that out. Let's take a quick look inside and see what we found. On the inside of the house, as you enter the main door, we have our crafting area with lox rugs, deer rugs, and wolf rugs. We have my personal living space over here on the left, complete with dragon bed, hearth fireplace in each corner of the dwelling, Raven's Throne chairs, and like any Valheim player, many storage chests. So one thing that we learned as we built this first house was support. We had a really hard time with supporting this house. So like many Valheim players, we have lots and lots of support beams all throughout the house. We actually had more than this initially, and were able to take some of them out. We've learned later doing different things like doing a central fireplace in your house and building that up with stone was one good way to support the roof and get rid of most of your support beams, but also using the wood and iron beams. We have our crafting area here. Another hearth there. Out here on the build up of this area, we've got our crafting area, we've got our blast furnace, 2 kilns, two smelters, windmill. As I said earlier, this is portal house back here. This was constructed solely for the purpose of placing portals, just to get them kind of out of your foot space. Upstairs was largely unused. We kind of overdid it on this first house, but that's okay. Room for expansion is always a need to put things. One thing we learned in this first house to free up a lot of the foot space downstairs around the crafting area was we actually moved some of the support pieces for the workbench and the forge upstairs. These are all still connected to the workbench and give you level 7, so you can move these outside. Say a retaining wall, you can move them upstairs or in some cases even downstairs. Several bed spaces up here for the community members. And another private area. I think this was actually Justin and Mika's private area. And again, this was our first major house build. I have to say I probably spent more time gathering wood and rocks for this, and this is the 3rd floor area. I spent much more time gathering than I did actually building. I think Mika and Justin probably did 90% of this house. But they did a wonderful job as a large first house build. We also moved a couple of smelters originally in here on the inside. We have since taken those out. Another Ravenstrone's chair, fermenter area, some decorations hung up, signs and labeling, and comfort level. We are comfort level 17 in this house. What do you need to do comfort level? Well, a lot of different things. Maximum in the game right now is comfort level 17, but it will require the use of most of the attaching pieces that you will find. Things like carpets, beds, raven thrones, hanging lighting, all that stuff adds to your comfort. Thanks for watching First Home Build, first episode of this old Valheim house. Take care. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch. I appreciate it. You guys have fun. This is Valheim. It's a blast. We will catch you later.